Good afternoon and welcome into the 3 Show, everyone. I'm Vinny Paracelli. The Top Prospects Tournament wrapped up earlier in the week. We've got plenty to cover from that great event. The playoffs are right around the corner as well. We'll preview 2 series that could have some playoff implications. Let's start with our latest commitment. Evan Axel of the New Mexico Ice Wolves has committed to the University of Wisconsin-Superior. The captain of the club has 18 goals and 35 points in 25 games this season. He also earned a call-up to the NHL Ice Wolves back in December. Owen Van Tassel of the Rochester Grizzlies has been called up to the Johnstown Tomahawks. Van Tassel has appeared in 31 games for the Grizzlies and is second on the team in points with 32, 10 goals and 22 helpers. Well, the NA3HL Top Prospects Tournament once again showcased the best talent the league has to offer. We saw plenty of offense in the 6-game event with all 6 games featuring 6 goals or more. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. In Game 1, Jack Lambert had 2 goals and an assist, while Michael Imala also found the back of the net twice, as the South took care of the East Division by a score of 6-2. In Game 2, we had the West taking on the best from the NAPHL's Tier League. It was a back-and-forth affair that saw a tie game with just about 6 minutes to go when Kobe Weber's second of the game gave the West the lead for good. They would add an empty netter and go on to win 5-3. In the Day 1 nightcap, the Frontier jumped out to a 3-1 lead after 40 minutes, but the Central would not go away as they got 3 of the next 4. A 4-4 game with 2 minutes left, and it's Hunter Walla grabbing the go-ahead goal. The Frontier would also add an empty net tally. They defeat the Central 6-4. Kicking off the morning on Day 2 was the Frontier in the South. What a game this was. Tied 3-3 going to the third period. We pick it up now as the Frontier leads 4-3. Aaron Best ties the game with his second of the game. Just about 5 minutes left. It's Jack Heron with his second of the morning to put the South up 5-4. And then you guessed it, another empty netter. The South finishes 2-0 as they win the morning game 6-4. Then the NAPHL team took on the Central, a wild first period as there were 3 goals in the first 3 minutes. The Central will hold a 3-2 lead after the first 20. We would head to the third, tied at 3, and that's when the Central took over. Dylan Schmidt with 2 goals in the final period. Max Erstedt added a goal as well, and the Central doubles up the NAPHL 6-3. Final game of the event, East versus West. West leading 2-1 entering the third, and it's Matthew Nuzzolillo grabbing his second of the day to tie the game at 2. Midway through the final frame, the puck finds a stick of Carter Newpower, and the reigning NA3HL MVP doesn't miss. That would be your game winner. West beats East 4-2 to go 2-0 at the event. Your top performers of the 2-day event, it was a 4-way tie for first with 4 points. Michael Imala had the event lead with 3 goals. Nuzzolillo and Hayden Shoemake each had 2 goals and 2 helpers. Ethan Gerlnick had a goal and 3 assists as well. The event was a huge success as many players will find NCAA homes after this one or possibly a spot on the NAHL roster in the future. Here's what the participants had to say.
It's been awesome. This is my first time being in a Top Prospects tournament here in the NA3, and I can't ask for anything more. Get out here and showcase your skills and meet all the guys you haven't met, in the locker room from all these different teams of the West Division. It's been a great time.
Honestly, we get treated like royalty. It's super nice that they're having us out here in Pittsburgh, and super nice facility, nice hotel, food's been great. Yeah, just happy to be here. Glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, we're always giving each other crap for, stuff that's gone on throughout the year and stuff like that. But overall, it was just great getting to know the guys and especially the Roch guys. I'd never talked to any of them before. Majority of the other guys I haven't, but just getting to know them on a friendly level and going forward, you go into the games, give them a stick tap. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Just stuff like that.
Well, everyone got to be friends for a couple of days. Now it's time to get back to the regular season. In the South, we've got 3rd place Texas going up against 4th place New Mexico. New Mexico has a 2-point cushion over Atlanta for the final playoff spot. They'll look to add to that. The Brahmas have a 5-point gap with 5 games in hand. Both teams are 8-2 over their last 10 games. Then in the Frontier Division, Bozeman is 3 points back of 4th place Butte. This weekend they travel to face the Hawks in Sheridan. Bozeman is hot, winning 7 of their last 10, including 3 in a row. Sheridan stumbling a bit with a record of 4-5-1 over that same span. 32 games for your viewing pleasure on NHL TV as teams look to lock up more Fraser Cup playoff spots. Congrats to Milwaukee and Peoria on punching their tickets last weekend. Alexandria is in as well, and the Generals have locked up the East Division regular season title. Who will punch their ticket this weekend? Well, you have to log on to NA3HL.com for up-to-the-second scores and standings. That's all for us here on the 3 Show this week. Hope you enjoyed it and hope you come on back next week when we break down the latest from the NA3HL.